So today the Daily Politics is catching up with Deputy Mayor Dennis Walcott. So what are you working on and what's on your mind?
Well, earlier this week I saw you on the train going to Albany, matter of fact. And so a lot of my time has been spent in going to Albany and meeting with legislators and talking about education, education, and education. In the last 3 weeks alone, I've been up to Albany 5 separate times, probably meeting with close to 40 different legislators around race to the top and how we make our applications stronger, listening to their concerns and their issues to make sure we work with the State of Education Department as well as the unions to talk about how we work collaboratively to make sure that New York State is submitting a strong application. We need the money in the state for our educational system. And part of that has been talking to them about charters and lifting the cap on charters, talking about teacher evaluation, what it means to them. But also as a part of that, meeting with local legislators around the issues involving their districts as well, any type of individual issues they have. And so I'm going back on a regular basis, and even when the whole race to the top discussion is passed, making sure we're responding to their concerns and issues.
Yeah, I know there's been a lot of acrimony about raising the charter cap and how that relates to race to the top and our status. How do you think that's going to shake out?
Well, I think we'll get together at the end of the day, and I think the key thing, though, is reminding folks, not just the legislators, but people overall, that the money from Race to the Top is not solely for charter schools. It's for the entire state school system itself, and so all the schools will benefit as a result of this. So I think it's important to remind folks about that. And I think there's been a lot of understanding on the part from the legislators as far as the benefits of charters. We understand some of the questions that they have, and we've been trying to respond to those questions. So I pledge them to come up as often as possible, discuss the issues both up in Albany and their local district as well.
And what's not working for you right now in city politics, state politics, national politics? What's kind of bugging you these days?
Well, nothing ever bugs me. I mean, I try to maintain an even keel as far as approaching issues. I think the bottom line that we all face is the issue of the budget. What's happening in Albany as far as a lack of a budget and what that means, not just for New York City, but with the entire state. And then how that puts pressure on us in New York City as far as how we have to decide on our future budget as well. In education, we're going to be suffering tremendously. We just need to take a look at what that actually means as far as our school system is concerned. So overall, I think the bottom line issue for us is how we infuse the state with new dollars, especially federal dollars, through Race to the Top, and how we deal with the budget, making sure that Albany hopefully solves its budget as soon as possible, so localities like New York City can have a budget from the state so that we can make informed decisions.
Great. Thanks for catching up with us today.
Thank you.